and be bold. You have the authority and the power to do great things. Welcome to Neu-Self, a virtual community of healing and personal growth. Marco here with Neu-Self, and I'm committed to helping you uncover your true purpose and unleash your greatness. I want to humbly thank those that have continued to support Neu-Self over the past few weeks. We continue to grow the number of subscribers and views. If you haven't yet subscribed and set your notifications, please do so. It's so important that you please share our videos with all your family, friends, and coworkers. Then post a link to Neu-Self YouTube channel on all your social media so that our virtual community of support can continue to grow. This week's message is focused on standing up and being bold. Standing up and being above everything. You are meant to be an overcomer. You are supposed to live in victory and have joy, peace, have good relationships, have your needs met, have energy and feel good. You're not supposed to be under anything, under the pressures of life, under the situations of life, under worry, under anxiety, under depression, under burdens, under a broken relationship. You see, there's a big problem. So many of us have ended up under the circumstances of life because we didn't know that we have authority, that we actually have the authority and power over the earth. We have the authority over our lives. We have the authority on how we react to our circumstances. We have the authority over what gets in us. You have been given the authority, but if you don't know about that authority, you're more likely not to operate in it, and you're being run over by the circumstances of life. You're not supposed to be under anything. You are the head and not the tail, above, but not beneath. You see, one of the biggest misconceptions we have about having our authority is that we should never have any problems. That anytime we have a problem, we should be able to resist it and get rid of it. But we all know that's easier said than done. Life is about learning how to use our authority, how we can be victorious right in the middle of situations, how you can have a very difficult situation and still be above it. We were never promised to have no problems. As a matter of fact, we were promised the opposite. Something may be around us, but it can't get in you. And it's not really what goes around us that's our problem. It's what gets in us. It's what we allow to get into us. We're not intended to be strong on ourselves. A lot of people believe that they have to be strong on their own power and their own might. However, the truth is, you have to be strong in your own faith because we have authority to be in control. You have to be strong in knowing you are great. You need to know you are who you are. You need to start walking in that authority. You have been given and exercising that power that has been given to you. You have been given the armor for battle, but no one can put that armor on you. You have to put that armor on yourself. You have to know that you have been given the power and authority to stand against your demons and anything else you're facing and their destructive works. The armor has been given to you. You are responsible for putting it on and standing against the trials and demons you are facing. Don't sit and pray and ask God to fight those battles for you. You have the authority. He has already given you the tools and resources and armor to fight those battles. So stand up, put it on, and go to battle. You have that authority and power to take control and stand on your ground. Stand your ground. Stand up. Stand up. For you to become everything you have been intended to become, to reach the heights that you have been planned for you, it demands boldness. It demands boldness to walk by faith and not by sight. It demands boldness to go where you've never walked before. It demands boldness to reach for whatever you've never reached before. It demands boldness to win. It demands boldness to break the chains that hold you down. It takes boldness to fight when you're tired. It demands boldness to be above average. It demands boldness to be more than a conqueror. I don't think you understand me. The door is open to those that are bold enough to knock and go through it. God says, ask and you shall receive. Seek and you shall find. Knock and the door shall be opened. Do you have the boldness to stand in front of your enemies you are facing today and now? And whatever enemy you may face this year, for the rest of the year. Whether the enemy is sin, whether it's debt, whether it is unemployment, whether it is illness, including stress and depression, whatever it is, stand up to it. Stand up against it. There comes a time when you just have to have some aggression, some tenacity, some might about you. And you have to stand up and fight back. No matter how hard the fight is, no matter what is happening around you and at you at that moment, as long as you keep fighting, you will win. Life will only win if you let it. So fight on. Don't tell me you can't fight anymore. Don't tell me that you're tired and alone. After all you've been through, you have to take a stand. Stand in the middle of the hurt, of the heartache. Stand in the middle of the storm. Stand in the middle of chaos. Stand in the middle of failure. Whatever it is, it will not defeat you. Fight back against it. Don't let the chaos of 2020 define you or be above you. Doors will open for you on His time. But your duty and responsibility is to be bold like a lion. You can't be bold if you see yourself as a victim. You can't be bold if you see yourself as a coward or a loser. This year is your year to realize just how strong and bold you are. This is the year for you to walk in boldness. This is the year for you to finally take a stand. So stand up and be bold. You are a warrior. You are great. You are unstoppable. Don't you let your demons dictate another year of your life. Get up and fight. Next week, I'm going to have a guest speaker to come and talk about his fight and how he stood up to be bold and conquer his demons. So I'm challenging you as well. Get up and fight. Thank you for checking in. Don't forget to like it, subscribe, and pass it on. Bye.